Hello again, Virgo. Sorry about that. I had some technical difficulties. So we're going to jump right on in. This will be for, pardon me, June 2021. Center of your spread, we have the two knights, two messengers, two action cards, the Knight of Clubs and the Knight of Coins. So we have the two extremes here. We have the Knight of Coins, who is slow, who is methodical, who is the solid choice. And then we have the Knight of Clubs, who is the speedy, attractive choice. Everybody wants to get what they want before it's time. So if that is you, if you're being a bit impatient, good things come to those who wait. But I will leave that at the center of the spread. So you may have a decision to make. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords. She is not someone to be trifled with. She is the top of her suit. She speaks of clear intellectual communication. She is not necessarily a woman. This is softer, more passive energy, but she is just as spiky as her counterpart, the King of Swords. That sword is in the downward position, so she is not defending herself. She is not in attack mode. But that sword can pop up real quick. That sword is extra sharp. She cuts through the BS. She cuts through the clouded thought. All the swords do. They cut through the clouded thought. They cut through the BS. They just, and particularly she and her king, just tell it out as is. They just say what they have to say. You may not like it, and they don't really care. So base of the spread is honest, sometimes a bit too honest truth. Near past, Page of Coins. So this is a younger energy. So we have moved on. We have grown from the past to the present. So these are the opportunities that we have taken for granted for something a little bit flashier, something a little bit speedier. Top of the spread is the Death card. Now, do not be alarmed by this card. It does not mean physical death. It does not mean anything outside of transformative energy. It is a major arcana. It is scorpionic energy. And we actually just had a Scorpio full moon, the pink moon, the super pink moon. This is a knight, so we have a theme going here. Knights are, if the pages are the messengers, they are the bringers of information. The knights are the carriers of the action. They're the ones who charge into battle. They are the ones who go off on crusade. And we have, I think of this as the Knight of Transformation. You'll see this with the white rose a lot on the traditional Rider-Waite. He is the Knight of Transformation. He is the butterfly. He is the next phase of evolution. If you want to think of it this way, it's actually a very, very positive card. Without change, and I know a lot of people don't really like change, so what I'm saying might kind of set some people off. Change is positive if you let it be positive. If you think about how, things used to be the way they always were, well, if you want to think it in those terms, people used to think the earth was flat and, the sun rotated around the earth. So this is change, new ideas, positive forward progress. I like this. This is good. Immediate future, Judgment. Very similar energy. These two cards have popped up a lot tonight. So again, that is restorative energy, resurrection. It is really, again, the next cycle. You'll notice that there are people coming up from the grave. This is reunion energy. This is, coming back from the past. This is very similar energy. We are heading into retrograde season. Summer solstice is coming. So there are a lot of things that might be returning from the past just to revisit. Because again, this is the top of your spread. You have moved on. You have moved out of the cocoon into the butterfly state. So if somebody were to come back, you have a little bit of foresight to see if that's something that you want or not. So it is possible that this might be a welcomed reunion. It may not be. But again, you have that transformative energy to see that coming forward and say yay or nay. Let's see what your environment declares. Oh, Queen of Cups, Page of Cups. More. I like this. New starts, new emotional starts. So we do have a little bit of an age gap here. She is a queen. He is a page. He is offering his one little, I don't want to say sad little fish, because he's a happy little fish. He's a happy little goldfish. But there might be some couplings in the future for you, my lovely Virgos, with a bit of an age gap, or at least a maturity gap. You might be chronologically the same age, but worlds apart emotionally. So you do want to keep that in mind. So there are some things to look at there. Hangman in your hopes and fears. Hoping for a new perspective. The hangman is up that tree of wisdom with purpose. He is, and he's got a lovely phoenix. Every time I look at these cards, I see something different. Apples of wisdom, it's the tree of life, tree of wisdom. Again, that's a phoenix coming back around. It's this energy. It's this energy. It's that renewal energy, that new life energy. But he is, you can probably see from, if I turn him up this way, you might not be able to, it's a little blurry. But he is in absolutely no distress. He is up there for a reason, and it is his purpose and his reason to gain insight, a new perspective. Overall outcome, Knight of Cups. So we have, 4 knights? There's a lot of people involved in this situation. So this might not be romantic. This might be community driven. This might be work related. This might be, working with children. I see a lot of children. I see a lot of knights. I see a lot of younger energy, maybe a youth group. But it's something that you clearly care about, that you've decided to take on. Maybe it's a passion project. Maybe you're going back to where you grew up to give back to that community. Let's see what the clarifiers have to say. The Death card. Again, you see what I mean about the knights? More knights, more bringers of information. They are the warriors. They are the, how to put this? I want to put this in a right way. They are opportunities. That's what I want to say. They are action takers. These are opportunities for stability, to have something that means something to you, to change your perspective. A lot of changing of your perspective. Something that you really, really care about. Some opportunities in emotional realms. So some love opportunities. Things that have been weighing on you will be put down. That burden is being put down, and then you can rest in an optimistic mindset. I do like this. If you're working at an outreach, or if you're working in a community center where you are doing a lot of good, thank you for that. If this is a story that's speaking to you and you work in a Boys and Girls Club, a YMCA, thank you. That's all I can say is thank you for taking your time to making the world a better place from your perspective. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time, Virgo. Bye.